You can play the game and you can watch what's going on and you have every like visible aspect covered, but then there's stuff that's going on in your head, working with timings, predicting stuff, and that for me is game sense. The best example is when you know somebody's in a bush, but you have like no tells. There was like no way to know. You don't have vision in the bush, you don't have vision behind it, you just like know that somebody's there because your spidey sense, your game sense tells you.
It's like deja vu basically. When I see a scenario, I'm like, I've been here before, I know what to do this time.
Practicing as much as possible, playing Action League as much as possible, either solo queue, scrims, even normal games, just gives you so many different situations actually happening that when it actually happens in a real game, like a tournament game, you had that happen before and you'll know what to do.
In the instance that I'm like level 6 is Kog'Maw, I can zone them like infinitely, and if they start playing aggressive at all, you know their jungler's there to help them because they can't do anything otherwise. It's maybe obvious to us, but not as obvious to people watching.
If you're playing smart and you're constantly trying to improve, you'll build your game sense.
Even if a lot of pros feel like they don't get too much from solo queue, playing over and over and over, you'll learn patterns and you'll see patterns and you're just slowly picking up on things.
The best players in the world are experts at that. They can read a team fight, they can read a skirmish, they can figure out what to do, and if they can figure out faster than opponents, then they can come out ahead in a lot of situations.
I think Aframu has really good game sense. Like, he knows when to pressure his lane, but he also knows when to kind of leave his lane for a little bit and go roam and make plays around the map.
The flash comes in, Aframu hits a max range binding, feeding double, it's another kill.
Our bottom lane CLG, we get ganked all the time, so usually that's my responsibility to know when everything's gonna happen.
I could probably ask Medios at any point in the game where the jungler is, and he'll give a huge like jungle timer and where the enemy jungler is off just one question.
I think everybody has it in them. It's just up for them to trust themselves.
You can never really perfect League of Legends. It's an evolving game, and you have to constantly put time, hard work, and dedication into it.